Zoran Mamdani, a 33-year-old second-term assembly member, briefly surpassed former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo as a frontrunner in New York City Democratic mayoral primary on June 23rd, according to Polymarket, a cryptocurrency-based prediction market headquartered in New York City. The June 23rd Emerson College polling market headquartered in New York City. The June 23rd survey showed Cuomo with 35% support in the first round, followed by Mamdani 32%, with Mamdani now 52% to 48% after 8 rounds of ranked choice voting. The Emerson poll, conducted June 18th through 20th, with over 830 likely early voters, had a 3.3% margin of error, marked a significant shift, as the most previous polls show Cuomo leading by 10 points. Rob, here's a clip. Oh, my, that's the Polymarket?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yahtzee.
Cuomo had a massive lead, and then all of a sudden, boom. How much of that do you think the end has to do with Israel-Iran war right now that's taking place? Obviously, that's the only thing that would make that dramatic of a shift. Can you play a clip of this guy to see how he views the economy? I think there's a video of him breaking down what he would do to the supermarkets in New York. And tell me if you recognize this, other countries that have tried this, and if it's worked or not. Go ahead, Rob.
Grocery prices are out of control. The cost of eggs and milk has skyrocketed. Some stores are even using dynamic pricing, jacking up the cost over the course of a day depending on what they can get away with. It doesn't need to be this way. I'm Zoran Mamdani, and as mayor, I will create a network of city-owned grocery stores. It's like a public option for produce. We will redirect city funds from corporate supermarkets to city-owned grocery stores, whose mission is lower prices, not price gouging. These stores will operate without a profit motive or having to pay property taxes or rent, and will pass on those savings to you.
Okay, so, Tom, economically, does that make any sense to you?
Man.
No. And what's happening over with Zoran, and by the way, you know, he is so easy. The unfortunate thing about his last name is it quickly becomes Madman, Mad Manny. So we have this Mad Manny, and he is basically saying all things socialist. In the space of 3 weeks, he said no GPAs. Yeah, I'm going to change public high schools. We're going to own grocery stores, and we're going to fill them. Ask the people in the Soviet Union how that worked out. The shelves were never full. Things didn't work. The 5-year plan for crops didn't work. It didn't work. Now he wants to bring that in New York. Oh, so we're going to run state-owned, city-owned supermarkets. That's going to change the price of an apple that's being sold by the farmer? No. It doesn't. Inflation changes that. Diesel fuel to ship for that truck to drive the apples around changes that. So he's doing that. And he keeps going down the list. But guess what? There's a bunch of people who are behind it. And so New Yorkers have to decide what they want. And by the way, the reason Cuomo looks so good, it's like if you ever watch the Miss USA and they bring out the women in alphabetical order, and for 31 seconds, Miss Afghanistan is the most beautiful woman on the stage because she's the only woman on the stage. And that's what happened to Cuomo. He was the only woman on the stage. And now there's an alternative out there, and New Yorkers are actually, some of them are choosing a psychopathic liberal spouting socialist Marxist ideology on one side, and on the other side, they're rejecting a politician returning to the ring with some baggage, with some COVID baggage. You got to say it, it's there. And choosing to get back in the ring as mayor of New York, but with people surveyed believing he doesn't want to be mayor long-term. He really has other aspirations. He wants to get back in the bigger ring. And so that's what's going on here. But Zoran, Madman, it says, good Lord, New Yorkers, you in the last election, you shifted more than you ever have. And now you're turning back to this free stuff. Take away merit-based high schools, take away GPAs, state-run stores. None of that ends well, and we've got 65 years of socialist Marxist experiments around the world to see it. But you know what? If they vote for it, I guess they deserve it.
Vinny, thoughts?
Well, I mean, first of all, could we just take a second? Besides Los Angeles, Tom, New York, can we just point out that this is the Democratic leadership? Like, they don't, the pool of people for them to vote on is absolutely ridiculous, okay? First, like you said, Tom, a disgraced ex-governor who almost wiped out single-handedly the nursing home population in New York during COVID. I'm not afraid to say it, Tom, I'll say it. You got, Eric Adams, who begged Remember? Begged for illegals to come there, make it a sanctuary city, and then he caught foul when they showed up. And then all of a sudden, he's flipping, and now he sounds more Republican than everything, and he's under investigation from the FBI. So New York, just from the jump, is
You
good.
make a good point about they usually don't have a lot of choices. They have it's usually like a scale. It goes from guano to fertilizer to manure to horse shit, all of it wrapped in bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and ladies and gentlemen, the Democrat primary.
Yeah. But here's my question, Tom. I don't want to laugh about it. When are they going to wake up? When are you going to get it? And like, this guy's a radical Marxist. Okay, he has Islamic like supremacist background. All right, and imagine telling the families of 9/11, 24 years later, that this guy, this like jihadi backed freaking Marxist, is going to get. It looks like he's going to get elected. And there's a guy named Trevor Loudon. He's an expert on Marxist and terrorist groups. He said that Mamdani is a Marxist member of the Democratic Socialist of America, DSA. He's a 12er Shia Muslim, which, Adam, you'll love this. Same sect as Iran's ruling regime right now, and you know what they're about. His father supports Hamas and called Israelis Nazis. And Tom, you'll know this. The last time New York City had a Marxist mayor from the DSA, do you know who it was? David Dinkins in the 1990s. And guess what happened? Crime skyrocketed, drugs were flooded into the streets, businesses shut down. Times Square became a freaking cesspool, and tourism collapsed, okay? And then the city nearly died, but Giuliani had to rescue New York from the wreckage. Now it's happening again, but this time with a Marxist, with Islamic like supremacy tied in. I'm telling you right now, if they win, this is... just look at London, look at Europe, look at France, and just to see what's going to happen, okay? Crime is going to explode, terror is going to become normalized, and the city's going to turn into a third world zone. You'll see it.
And their tax base is already changing right before their eyes as wealthy people and businesses move out of the city proper, meaning the 5 boroughs.
By the way, keep this in mind. AOC totally supports him. This is him
That's
out
the
there in the
warning
streets.
sign,
Watch this one here, folks. This is him. Go for it. Very friendly.
Volume.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said? He's screaming at Tom Homan.
For
Do
deporting.
you believe in the First Amendment? So this guy's definitely not about securing the border. So you already know if you do something with this guy, you're going to get de Blasio 2.0 when you get into... And by the way, go to AOC, Rob, what I just sent you, 2 things. New York Times, AOC endorses him, and also they're out there in the video. The video I sent you, I don't know if you see the video, of them protesting together, not protesting together, marching together. She's got the Puerto Rico. Is this? Yeah, that's the one right there, Rob. Watch this. Vinny, you will love this. That's AOC in the red with Mamdani. Okay?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're doing their part, too. They're doing their part, but New York City's got to step up and do something about this. Adam, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, well, let me look on the bright side. You know, you always say this, elections have consequences. So New York City, get ready for the consequences. You know, I will give this guy credit. Authenticity matters. I believe he stands for what he says. You know, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. He tells you, I'm a democratic socialist. I am a pro-Palestine, anti-Israel democratic socialist. I'm with the squad. I'm with Bernie. I'm with AOC. This is who I am. I co-founded the Justice for Palestine. Why are we surprised by any of this? You know, this is eerily reminiscent, these odds on the poly market, of exactly what happened in Canada just a few months ago. Pierre Poilievre was 90% likely to win. A couple weeks before the election, Mark Carney surges in the polls, Justin Trudeau's out, and now Canada is run by another leftist. So New York, your time to shine is either over or it's just starting. So one of the interviews that you did recently, PBD, that I've watched, not once, not twice, 3 times, is Tommy Robinson. He's warned us. It's coming for you. It's probably too late for what's happened in London. It's probably too late for what's happened in Paris. It's probably too late for what's happened in cities all around Europe. New York, you're about to have potentially a democratic, socialist, progressive, jihadist mayor. This is a far throw from what Rudy Giuliani was when he cleaned up the streets of New York. Best of luck.
It's not good, Pat. And Pat, can I just really fast?
Yeah, of course.
Because AOC and all them are talking shit. What's her name? Jasmine Crockett, everything, because they're trying to impeach Trump for what he's doing, especially in the Middle East with what happened. Because just to really fast, just to FYI for everybody out there that's talking shit about Trump about the bombings, guess how many bombs Barack Obama dropped in his last year of his presidency? Want to take a wild guess? 26,172. He dropped almost 12,200 on Syria, 12,000 in Iraq, almost 500 in Libya, Yemen, Somalia, and Pakistan. So for everybody out there that's talking shit about Trump, agree or disagree, for them to be out there, and Trump just tweeted at AOC, I'm not going to read it, Pat. It's long as hell. I just sent it to Rob. I'll just give you the beginning of it, Robbie. He says, and you guys will love it. Stupid AOC, Alexandria Cortez, one of the dumbest people in Congress, is now calling for my impeachment, despite the fact that crooked and corrupt Democrats have already done that twice before. It's just like, it's such a, what is it? When you select like what you want to be arguing about, Tom, but the other side's been doing it forever. Selective outrage.
Yeah, the Democrat. Actually, it comes out of the '60s, but it's like accuse the incumbent opponent of doing exactly what you are already doing.
Yeah, exactly, and they've been doing it for freaking how long?
Get ready for prices in Miami and in Florida to start surging, because I feel like a lot of millionaires and billionaires and job creators, people who are not a fan of not only his ideology, but just straight up socialism, are going to get the hell out of there, just like they left during
it's funny
COVID.
you're saying this.
It's like wave 2.0.
Yeah, if you go to DeSantis' tweet, he's just saying what DeSantis said 2 days ago. If you go to DeSantis' tweet, you'll see what DeSantis said. And Adam is right. Check this out. DeSantis said 2 days ago, go a little bit higher. I think it's that one right there. Zoom in right there, right at the top. Just when you thought Palm Beach real estate couldn't go any higher. You know what he's saying. By the way, look how many people retweeted that and liked that post. Go a little bit lower. It's one of his most, 3.2 million right there, 1,400 comment. There's son. Okay, so nothing's going to be changing with New York. Guess what I'm doing? I'm moving to Florida.
Damn right.
This is another, however many years you got to deal with.
You know, they say the canary in the coal mine. You've heard that term?
Yeah.
This might be it for America.
And but that last thing,
But I'm going to tell you guys, these two are not in the same league.
not at all.
They're not in the same league. Andrew Cuomo knows how to govern.
Yep.
And he's being a mayor. He had a massive, catastrophic mistake. Don't make any, ifs and bones. He made a massive mistake. But they're not in the same league.
And one hour ago, Cuomo was leading him by 14 points in the survey.
1 hour ago?
Yeah, 1 hour ago.
Yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen here. I think at the end of the day, they're going to just settle down and go with Andrew Cuomo, and he'll be the mayor of New York City.
He's got to turn up his campaign because right now he's kind of vanilla.
Yeah, when it comes down to merch, especially with all the timing that we have going on. Look, if you ever wonder why we don't do sponsorships, because our own companies are putting us in a position with the customers. I say this to you all the time. If you believe in a brand, go support it. If you love CNN, buy their stuff. If you love Fox, buy their stuff. If you love any other small media company, support them, because that's how they stay in business. So here's what ends up happening. You either take money from sponsorship, then your loyalty has to be to sponsors, or you take money from customers who are buying stuff from you. The loyalty then becomes to them to stay honest to them. That is what our goal is long term. Eventually, we will bring some partnerships in based on criteria that we're creating with them. But till then, we're loving what's happening right now with the podcast, the media company, everything that we're doing. So today, we have some limited merch that just came in today. And talk about the timing of it. We've been waiting for these for 4 months. We have these new USA flags that literally just came in. We have the black one that came in here, USA hat. On the back, it says Future Looks Bright. We have the other USA one with the stars that are on it with Future Looks Bright on the side, and on the back it says Valuetainment. This one is sick for 4th of July. This is the kind of hat you would want to sport on 4th of July. I like the black one, and I like this one here. This one's not going to last a long time. This is black and gold. USA is gold right here.
Limited?
Look at this. USA is gold right there, and it's numbered.
Oh, it's okay.
It says limited edition out of 250 with the American flag on the side, Valuetainment logo on the side, and on the back it says Future Looks Bright. It's out of 250. You know what happens with these numbered ones? They don't last a long time. I think the last one lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. They go in no time. If you like the limited supply stuff that we have, Some people buy them and put it on eBay and they flip them. We can't stop them from doing that. So if you don't buy it, you can only get these on eBay. But those of you that love our limited supply material that we have, go buy this. They have a shirt that goes with it as well, Rob. If you can go on the shirt one that we have right there, the gold shirt. Can you click on it real quick so we can zoom in? Look at that. USA Golden. And on the back, it says Future Looks Bright. And then go to the hat as well so we can see some of the pictures of the hat, Rob. These are all numbered. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And Rob,
Yeah, look at that stitching, it glitter and everything.
oh,
This
this
is
thing
awesome.
sick. Anyways, go to vtmerch.com to place your order. Is that a new shirt as well for 4th of July?
This is a new shirt that's going to
I
be
don't know
coming
if we
out.
have that on the website or not, but I'm sure when we do, we'll market that as well.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.